How's it going? Isaiah with Campo Vans here today. We've got a 2023 Transit all-wheel drive for you. Full outfit in here, tons of little details. We're really stoked on how this one came out. Let's check it out. So starting out with the exterior on this thing, we've kept it pretty clean and simple. Used a lot of our favorite products, but of course just the Transit version, so it's a little different. Starting on the outside, we got the Method 701s with the BFG KO2 on there. It's a little bit of an upsize, as you see. Without a lift, we couldn't really fit any more rubber than that. Moving up to the roof, we've gone with a flatline roof rack. We like the low profile ones on here, especially on the Transit. You see how it fits the roof line. We're definitely a fan. Mounted up on top of that, we've got some Zamp solar panels. This one has 3 90-watt panels on there. A couple of Baja S2s with the scene lighting for campsite lighting. And then, of course, a Fiamma F45S. Last but not least, we have the Van Speed capsules on here. They look really good on this Transit. They're already pretty darn wide from the factory, but this gives us that little extra punch, getting you to a 6'7" width inside, which is pretty mega. As you probably noticed, we've got some clean rear doors on this one. So normally we've got that ladder tire carrier or a box or something on there. This client opted to keep it clean, kind of like the look with the simple mods. This thing came out awesome. All right, so stepping inside this thing, immediately you're met with a really nice, bright interior, really warm. And that was one of the main things that the client was looking for, a really nice place to hang out. Some of the ways we've achieved that is with the white and the light wood tones, nice light burlap on the walls. Really like how it came out. In this area, we have, classic galley pod, overhead cab. You can see we got the slot wall there. Our designer Mike came up with this idea with all the hooks. We also have a couple other things you can put on there. So a little spice rack, paper towel holder, kind of a modular setup for hanging things. We love these really creative, fun, unique things, and that's, again, one of the things the client was looking for. Another place you're gonna see that is on anywhere that we needed venting. Mike came up with this really cool wave design that doubles as a vent. So you'll see it on the back doors as well. It's kind of a theme that goes throughout. As far as hardware goes, we've got a isotherm stainless steel fridge, Rivati deep sink. We got 110 outlets throughout. Of course, we got some USBs and stuff like that. Tons of lighting. So backlighting in there, backlighting on the flares, which you'll see in a minute, under the toe kick. So especially at night, you're a little cold after a surf session, fire up the heater, turn on all the lights. This is a really great place to be. So on theme of a nice place to spend some time, we've gone ahead and done a layout that you've seen in some of our past builds, but this convertible rear bench area. This is a really nice place to sit just for everyday life. A lot of builds you'll see, they just have automotive seating that swivels, but we wanted to avoid that and create something a little different and have more of a comfortable couch setup. So something with upholstered cushions. So the cool thing about this is this fully converts into an open aisle, not only for general usability, but also so we can store some surfboards under here. Alrighty, now that we've stowed the back of our bench away, we're left with this really nice dinette area. We've got the lagoon table here. Serves two really well. Maybe you want to get a little work done or something like that. But it also allows a big long aisle here. One of the things that's really nice about it is that he can store his surfboards in here. So instead of just stacking your surfboards on the ground, we figured we'd have a little better idea than that. So down here, our designer came up with the surf rack that has the boards stored sideways. And this is really nice because you can do a board of any length, keeps them really organized. You can even walk through your van even when there's boards in the back. So we're stoked on this idea. We love the way it stows in. Out of sight, out of mind. Under these benches, we do have a little bit of storage. On this one, we just have a big drawer. On this one, we actually have a heavy duty drawer slide holding our cassette toilet. All right, well, you've had an awesome day of surfing, ready to lay your weary head. We've got you covered right here. Sleep system that we've been doing for a while. It's kind of a Murphy bed style. Really easy to deploy and really easy to get out of the way. That's why we're super into it. We've got a little moisture barrier here, folds out to keep the underside of your bed dry. And then your bed drops down. Just like that, you can leave the bedding on it, sleep sideways of course, tons of room for your pillows and feet. We've got some reading lights up here, super cozy little area. And then when the morning hits, you're good to go. All right, last but not least, we have the bed cab area. Tons of storage in here. As you can see, we've carried on that wave detail for venting for all our electronics and our heater. Over on this side, we have a Rixson hydronic system. So that's gonna be doing hot air and hot water. This one's a gasoline unit, so a little different, but same offerings. Under here, we've got a 22-gallon wheel well tank and some storage. We've also chosen this spot just to hide our little awning crank, so that's always stowed away. Moving over here is gonna be all of our electrical systems. So in this van, we're running Expion 360 batteries. We have 2 of their 360-watt batteries in here. So a really healthy battery bank, largely because he's going with the pneumatic air conditioner along with a Starlink on the roof, so he can do some mobile work as well. Both those are pretty high draw items and consistent use, so we just wanted to make sure he was all ready to go. Back here, everything's managed by Victron Systems. We're consistently really happy with the products they offer, along with the Servo GX to make sure everything's controlled properly. More nice lighting touches throughout the van. Moving out back, we have a deployable shower that actually will sit on the door right there so you can shower off. And one more 110 outlet if you wanna, maybe you gotta make a couple cuts on your skill saw back here, who knows. But whatever you need to do, this thing's ready to roll. We're really happy with the way it came out. Working in a Transit was a little bit of a challenge for us, but definitely one we're happy to have overcome, and we're looking forward to doing more in the future.